I will start the topic that is sequence and series. But in sequence and series, we will cover the topic that is first arithmetic progression, that is also called AP. Second topic is geometric progression. Third topic is harmonic progression. Fourth one that is arithmetic geometric progression, and fifth one that is the some special sequence. But today I will start the topic that is arithmetic progression. But in arithmetic progression, we will cover all the topics, that is nth term of the AP. Second one is that is the sum of the n terms of the AP. Third one that is arithmetic mean, and fourth one that is n arithmetic mean between the two terms, and that is fifth one properties of AP. But I will tell you first of all that is nth term of the AP. I will tell you what is arithmetic progression. You know already. Suppose we are taking the numbers that is 2, 4, 6, 8 and dash dash like that. In these sequence, the difference between the two consecutive terms are equal. Therefore, this sequence is called arithmetic progression, because in this sequence, the common difference between the two terms are equal. But if you want to construct this type of sequence or series, in that case, I will take the first term of the series is A. Then suppose if the difference is D, in that case the second terms will be A plus D. But third term that is A plus 2D. And if you write the last term of this sequence, last term that is the nth term of the sequence, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. It means according to these sequences, the nth term of this series is, that is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Tn means that is nth term, and this nth term is the last term of the AP, right? For example, suppose I'm just taking the AP that is 3, 6, 9 and dash dash. And if you want to find the 20th term of the AP, in that case, we have to put T20. T20 that is the 20th term. But in this sequence, the first term is 3. It means A is equal to 3. The common difference is that is 3, because 6 minus 3 that is 3 and 9 minus 6 is also 3. It means the sequence is given in AP. But in this AP, the first term is 3 and common difference will be 3. Therefore, the 20th term of the series is, that is 3 plus 20 minus 1 into 3. It becomes 3 plus 19 into 3, that is 57. It becomes 60. This is the nth term of the AP. This is the question number 1. How many terms are there in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12 up to, that is 1, 1, 1, right? You know already this sequence is given in AP, because 6 minus 3 that is 3 and 9 minus 6 3, 12 minus 9 that is 3. It means differences are equal. Because of this sequence is given in AP. Now we will see how to find the last term of this sequence. Suppose the sequence is given 3, 6, 9 and up to that is 1, 1, 1. It means in this sequence, the last term is given 1, 1, 1. First term is given, that is 3, and the common difference will be 3. And if you want to find the number of terms in this sequence, in that case, you can use the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. It means this is the last term, but last term is given 1, 1, 1. Because of this, L is equal to, that is 1, 1, 1. A is given 3 plus n minus 1 into D. We have to find n. Therefore, n minus 1 into 3 is equal to 1, 1, 1 minus 3. It becomes 108. Then n minus 1 is equal to 108 divided by 3. It becomes 36. Therefore, the number of terms in this sequence is 37. Now we see, that is question number 2. That is, if the mth term of an AP is 1 by n and nth term is 1 by m, then prove that its mth term is 1. In this question, Tn is given 1 by m. But you know already Tn is equal to, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. This is equal to 1 by m. We take, this is the equation number 1. Tm is given 1 by n. Therefore, A plus m minus 1 into D is equal to 1 by n. Equation number 2. First of all, we will find A and D. Then subtracting 1 and 2. A and A gets cancelled. We get n minus m into d is equal to 1 by m minus 1 by n. It means n minus m divided by mn, then d is equal to 1 by mn. Now you put d. In that case, we can get A is also is equal to 1 by mn. Therefore, the mnth term is, that is t mn, it becomes A plus mn minus 1 into d. But A is given 1 by mn and d is also 1 by mn. Then we get 1 by mn plus mn minus 1 into 1 by mn, it becomes 1. Again, I am telling, the nth term of the AP is 1 by n, right? 1 by n. And nth term, you know already, A plus n minus 1 into d, this is equal to 1 by m. This is the equation number 1. And mth term is given 1 by n. Because of this, A plus m minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by n. Now we subtract 1 and 2. We get n minus m into d is equal to 1 by m minus 1 by n. Then d is equal to 1 by mn. But suppose if you put d in the equation 1 or any equation, in that case you can get A is also equal to 1 by mn. Therefore, mnth term is equal to A plus mn minus 1 into d. Then we get mnth term is equal to